Hi guys, I've got a product review for you today and it's this Zoku Slushy Maker. Slush and Shake Maker it's called. It's really good. I brought it from Lakelands and it was £20 and that had been putting me off for a little while because I did think it was a bit on the pricey side, but I wish I'd brought it earlier. It's been so hot here recently and I've been enjoying amazing like frozen drinks with this, and they're ready really quickly and you just keep it in the freezer. So I'm gonna go through it and show you how it works today. So there's two main parts to the slush maker. There's this part which is actually frozen. It's like a cup. If you can see that there, it's got quite thick walls inside and they're filled with liquid, and you pop that into the freezer and it freezes solid, and that's what freezes your drink. And then there's this little cup that it sits inside. So you put it into there. Obviously it's really cold, it's been in the freezer, so you pop your frozen cylinder into there and then you can pop a straw in it and just drink your frozen slush drink. So the first time you use the shaker, you need to freeze this cup for 8 hours, and after that you just need to rinse it out and put it back into the freezer, and it freezes much more quickly, probably because it's not fully defrosted if you're using it again. Since we've brought this, I've had it about a week now. Trevor and I have used it. We've both used it every day in the morning and in the evening. As I said, it's been really hot. And I have been absolutely loving it for frozen caramel coffees, because if I go to Starbucks or somewhere, that's the drink that I would go for, but you know, they're like £3 a pop, and I've been making them every day in this. I've got the recipe for that, so I'll show you how this works, and then I'll show you how to make the caramel, frozen caramel, I guess it's a frappuccino, it's the exact same thing, you know, it's the caramel syrup, coffee and milk. So one thing I would point out is on the box it says that your slushy drink will be ready in about 7 minutes. In my experience it's taken a little bit longer, but not greatly, around 10 to 15 minutes, which for, you know, going from a hot liquid like with the coffees to frozen, I think is really good. Okay, so let's see this thing in action. I've got my orange juice here. That's another thing I really like about it. You can just control what goes into it. No additives or colourings, anything like that. This is just 100% pure orange juice. So there's 250 mils and I'm just going to pour that in there. This plastic spoon also comes with the cup, and I'm just going to leave this for a couple of minutes so it will start to set, because this is the frozen part. So all of the orange juice that's touching it around the edge, that's going to freeze first, and then when it freezes you kind of scrape it down with this, and then a new layer touches the edge and then you scrape that down. We'll see how long this one takes. I'm going to leave it for 2 minutes before I even start to scrape it down. So the orange juice has started to stick on the edges, so you actually need to scrape it down, but I'm just going to scrape them up so you can kind of see what actually is going on in there. So you see that's all around the edges is started to freeze. So you scrape that off away from the edges, and then a new layer is going to freeze onto the edge. It's been another 2 minutes, so this is 5 minutes into the freezing. And there's plenty there. It's going to be slush pretty soon. 2 more minutes, so this is 7 minutes in. It's getting really thick now. You can see it there when I scrape it down the side. Okay, so this is my slushy after 9 minutes. This is going to be the last scrape down, I think. It's really thick. You can see how frozen it is. That's so good. You can tell it's pretty much solid now, so I'm going to drink it. Going to pop a fat straw in it and it's ready to go. So I also made a coffee slushy this morning for breakfast, so I'm going to show you that now as well. You know, it's got Starbucks caramel syrup in it and a shot of espresso, and then it's just topped off with milk. This one has actually taken 15 minutes to get to this kind of solid state. It's taken quite a while to do, but it's a really hot day today and this is going to be just lovely for breakfast. And yeah, even 15 minutes, that's much quicker than what it would actually take me to get ready and walk out to Starbucks, and cheaper too. I'm totally sold. So I went from thinking it was a little bit pricey to now thinking I should get another one so Trevor and I can both have a drink at the same time. The only one little thing I would say with it is you can't really decant the drink. You need to keep it in that cold container to keep it chilled. The very first one that I made a Coke drink, and Trevor and I both wanted to try it, so I poured it then into 2 glasses, but it melts really quickly once it's in the 2 glasses. You need to keep it inside the actual Zoku like glass, you know, cup thing to keep it chilled while you're drinking. It doesn't work if you decant it, but that has made me think I should buy another one. I just know from the use that we've been having out of them over the last week that it was a really good investment for me. So I say don't be put off by the price, because I think it's worth it, especially when I think about what I would spend on like Starbucks or going out to get like a frozen drink. Well, I don't have to do that. I've got it at home, and yeah, it's just like a one-off payment of £20. So I'm absolutely converted. I really like it. I hope this has been helpful to you if you're trying to make the decision over to whether to buy one or not, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye guys.